So I'm gonna fry an egg.
That there top is barely holding on. Let's have a moment of silence for that top. Alright, that's enough.
Big boy. This is my favorite part of a cat.
Now, some of the other reaction channels are raising the issue that you talk in a bit of a weird sexual way to that Sam the cat. A little too often. You're not having any kind of relations with that animal, are you?
I like to do that. That's just something shameful I do alone.
That's the theme song, and this here is the opening graphic. And it looks simple. It took me a long time to draw that cartoon, so we gotta keep it fresh. Stop looking at it! Alright. Now, this is episode 2, and we're off to a great start. The one that I published yesterday, it's already got over 100 views, and we already got more than 10 subscribers. So, having more than 100 views and 10 subscribers, so we got about 10% subscriber right here. So, I just want to say, please subscribe at the start. I'm only going to do it in a few seconds. We're getting into the fun right away. Why should you subscribe? Because it only takes a second. And why? Because when you subscribe, it makes Chantal angry. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get into the fun. Let's go. If she was honest, that sign would say, I lie to you guys all the time.
Hey guys, just doing a little intro to this video you're about to see. The video I titled How I Am Eating to, at least for today.
She already gave up on it and she already admitted it. I love this dang channel.
But this kind of style of eating, in order to help me prevent binge eating, especially binge eating throughout the day, at night before bed. Last night was a successful night, no binging, and the method I am starting to use right now is mostly just tracking my calories in my FitnessPal. My FitnessPal will be a tool. Most people who have some kind of successful weight loss do have tools.
Yeah, they're called exercise equipment. Things like a treadmill, not your stupid Fitbit or some dang app you're going to put on your phone. Those things don't work.
That they use, whether it be weight loss surgery, calorie counting app, whatever the case may be. And I'm also going to make sure to eat enough food and balanced enough meals and not completely deprive myself. So it's kind of very new to me. So I just ask that you be patient with me and understanding in my journey. I am going to turn the comments back on, but if you are disrespectful in any way, I will just block and delete your comment right away. So don't waste your time.
Yes, of course, Your Royal Highness Canadian White Trash Chantal Marie. We must be very respectful, or else you will simply delete and ban. So don't waste your time. I will turn the comments on, and if you are not pleasing me, they will be turned off. She made this video on July 11th, and 4 days later, July 15th, after she blew it again, she was telling her fans to go bugger off.
If it's not your thing, then just bugger off and go watch something else.
And that is exactly what we're doing. We're watching the reaction channel community instead of you, because we get the best of both worlds. We can get what you're doing, plus we get to do all the comments too, and get the truth, and twice the fun, you silly girl. And now, back to our regularly scheduled Chantal reaction, already in progress.
Alright, so anyway, but I welcome everybody. Thank you for watching me, and I'm just going to show you what I eat today. That's pretty much what I'm going to do, but that is the method that I'm using right now. I find that when I eat adequate amount of food, and it has to be, I have to pay attention somewhat to the macros so that I'm getting enough nutritious food so that my body isn't craving something. So for example, if I eliminate carbs, being suffering from binge eating disorder.
Woo! Shut up! You're so boring. You're hurting my channel. I'm off to a good start here. You're turning people away. You're so boring. Let me tell you what your disorder is. Too stupid to exercise disorder.
I will more than likely feel like binging on a bunch of carbs. So I'm trying to eat balanced meals with a carb, preferably healthy carb, carbohydrate.
We are going to have to employ a little bit of fast forwarding here.
I was out. I had to bring Pete to get his comics.
That Pete's is a real catch. 40 years old and he's still subscribed to half a dozen comic books at the local comic book store. He has to personally go over there and pick them up. And she drives them.
And I was so tempted to go to Mr. Sub because I'm craving a sub. And although I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a healthier sub, I just figure...
Chantal never learns. Here are the 5 things to avoid if you're trying to lose weight. Cookies, cake, pizza, pasta, and bread. I can get a healthier sub. Yeah. What do they do? They put it in a bag? A bunch of vegetables? Nah, it is bread.
Now I'm gonna come home, eat.
And eat, 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 and have no exercise.
You know, what I had planned to have. I'm also going to have a serving of this Fatso for a healthy fat. Fatso crunchy salted caramel peanut butter, no sugar, no palm oil. It's just, I don't know how they make it taste like that, honestly.
Honestly? Do you want to talk that way? Fine. That is another exotic and expensive health food item that they make for idiots like you who think they're going to change everything because somehow, some way, it's going to make you lose weight and you don't have to take any exercise. It costs 6 times as much as the regular stuff. It's still not as satisfying as the regular stuff. And these are like a first world problem and a first world solution. It's like, no, you don't have to take any exercise. Spend 6 times as much money for peanut butter that doesn't even taste like real peanut butter. And somehow it's going to make you lose weight. You silly, 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 silly woman.
Natural salted caramel flavor. Okay, well, there you go. So I'm going to fry an egg.
That there top is barely holding on. Let's have a moment of silence for that top. Alright, that's enough.
In my new frying pan.
Because she doesn't have a mortgage and doesn't have kids and is living with Pete and sharing a pretty good apartment, she's got money coming out of her ears. For someone who doesn't have a real job, that is a fancy item.
Make that 2 eggs. I'm going to have 2 fried eggs.
On camera. And then you're going to have another 12 off camera.
And all of this stuff. Alright, so all that's missing is a bit of sugar-free ketchup, my almond milk, and that's my breakfast.
Plenty wrong with this. For someone Chantal's size and with her appetite and the kind of food she likes to eat, this is not going to work. This is shock to the system. She's got to take exercise. Like, she's gone through so many rituals here with this, that, and the other thing, and the expensive peanut butter substitute, and she talks about the sugar-free ketchup. Later on, a couple of videos later, she says she hates the sugar-free ketchup. She has to take some exercise. This is not working at all.
I've been adding cinnamon to a lot of things. Alright guys, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'll see you again for my next meal. I found this underneath some things I was moving around on my counter. Pleasure awaits your company. I invite pleasure for company. This is my favorite part of a cat. So now for a little TV time with BBJ. She likes to sit on me, don't you, BBJ? Yeah. So, I don't know what we're gonna watch.
Go ahead and channel surf, girl. Keep channel surfing until you find something you like. Just sit there and watch another 2-3 hour long movie. Nah, you wouldn't go take like 20 minutes of exercise per day. Yeah, well, you did make breakfast, so I mean, it's time to relax with a 3-hour movie, right?
But we're gonna watch something together. Not sure what I'm watching.
Have to admit, I'm a little bit jealous. She sets up the camera and shoots footage of herself putting away the dishes, and somehow it makes a few $1,000s a month. If that disgusts you too, don't forget to subscribe!
So I'm making a snack, and apparently, like on the bottle it says milliliters, so like 30 milliliters is 2 tablespoons, which is the portion I'm having of this ranch.
How many times has Chantal talked about trigger foods? And here she is trying again, and she just put ranch in front of herself. Now, either she's really stupid or, like I said, this is all just some silly drama. She enjoys being heavy. She doesn't care if she gets heavier every month. And she just pretends to be on a diet, and then she pretends to fall off and just see her fans get angry and they pay attention. And just to keep the check coming in. She's just going to keep doing this, and she don't care. There it is, trigger food.
And so I guess 1 gram equals 1 milliliter, in case you were wondering. So a little over, but that's how much I'm having for this snack I'm about to make.
Blah, 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 serving size, blah, 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 portion control, blah, 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 blah. This is a mistake. It's the same mistake she's made before. The vegetables are nothing. The vegetables are just water. You know, she just sit around in the house. She can eat all the cucumbers she wants. We already know that. And, blah, blah. And then there's ranch to trigger myself. And, of course, a big problem for me, Chantal, is cheese. Blah, 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 blah. Stupid mistake all over again. I'm an idiot. Blah, 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 blah.
Portion control on the things that are higher in calories. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So I'm making dinner. And what I'm putting in my mashed potatoes is vegetable broth. It's this brand, Harvest Sun Organic Bouillon. So
yes, so more playing with exotic ingredients when the main problem of you having the wrong food remains. I got this exotic and I'm gonna have mashed potatoes and I'm trying to lose weight.
So that's about teaspoon per cup of hot water. So for flavor, I'm just gonna use that for the potatoes. I got some ham here.
And you got some ham on you too. Make sure you tease yourself with everything that you love. All the bad foods. Tease yourself with them all, girl.
I just dry fried it on my ceramic pan. I love that pan. This is the ham I'm having. No nitrates or anything in it. Yummy. This is my dinner.
Craving chocolate, and she gives into it. Game over. It's done. You know, she doesn't have no eating disorder, right? I mean, if she went on an airplane and it crashed on a deserted island, she was stuck there for a couple of months because all the electronics didn't work and nobody could find her. After 10 days of pain, she'd get over that of just sitting around the palm tree saying, I'm craving this, I'm craving that, and she would just eat what everybody else is eating. What she's got is a disorder of having a comfortable living from YouTube, and she just likes being around the house all day and all that. That's it. And what's to think about? Just food. Just bad habits. There ain't no disorder at all.
For my final meal later, I'm going to have this leftover spaghetti and
yes, and you just brought pasta into the whole thing. Perfect. You teased yourself with everything. Now, give us some more gobbledygook about how this makes sense on your app. Go on.
it's all measured out, all plugged into my FitnessPal. I'm gonna have it with about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, which I have also plugged into my FitnessPal. Now, I still have 500 calories to go.
With the app, it's all just numbers. And with you and the pasta, oh, it's all right because it's extra lean turkey bolognese. And I'm just going to have like a tiny little bit of Parmesan cheese. What the app does not help with is that you've teased yourself with everything, including pasta. Pasta with meat and with Parmesan cheese on it. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Now, why don't you just sign off and give us a real heartfelt, sweet goodbye?
And anyway, so this vlog, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
That was really sweet of you, Chantal. Now why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Just bugger off and go watch something else.
Ladies and gentlemen, did I do a good job? If you think I did a good job, then y'all please subscribe. It doesn't cost no money. It just takes a few seconds. Don't say, oh, the other person will do it. You do it, please. I'd really appreciate it. And I expect to be back with you real soon. So please, I'm giving you a few more seconds so you can do that. So I'm not going to hang around for too long with this last screen. All right, just subscribe, will you? Just subscribe. Hit the notification bell too. All right. Thanks for coming by. Y'all.